Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Love, and a very special episode we're doing today, live out on the road. I am Kellie Raspberry Evans, along with my husband.
Hello, I'm Allen.
That's my husband, Allen Evans, heretofore for at least the next 24 hours, known as...
the Mayor of Mabank, Texas, brother.
Thank you. Yes, you hear the smattering of applause
not
in the background.
Not a smattering of applause.
It was a polite golf clap.
No, that was a crescendo. A crescendo, because I think the Mayor of Mabank, he may be taking over East Texas pretty soon.
Really? Oh, you mean you or the real mayor?
No, me. I'm the mayor.
All right. Well, that's what they tell you for 24 hours at least.
Because the real mayor, the Honorable Mayor Jeff Norman, just proclaimed me the mayor.
He did. I thought it was just all a big lie, and this is going to be some big joke, but actually,
no, they made it happen.
Real. And I'm Mrs. Honorable.
And you're the Mrs. Honorable.
I'm the Mrs. Honorable Mayor.
So,
and we got the key to the city.
Well, hold on. They presented me the key to the city, and then who snatched it?
I felt like they were handing me the key to the city. That's fine. But we are just so excited to be in Mabank, Texas today with all the power we have to reign.
Oh,
we're going to turn this town around, man.
That's right. They don't need turning
They don't
around.
know what they did.
Because what I've learned here in just the short time I've been in Mabank, a couple of things.
What?
Number one, are there any friendlier people in Texas than the people in Mabank, Texas?
I don't think we could do any better than what the mayor's already done.
I know.
Right?
I know. No, it's been fun so far. Gosh, we're podcasting here just to kind of set a visual stage for you, podcast listener. We're podcasting from the Pink Chair Salon, which is on Market Street in Mabank, Texas.
Yeah.
And you've heard us mention this in a couple of other past podcasts, but one day we had a listener of our podcast contact us. Her name's Starla, and she is the owner of the Pink Chair Salon. She said, "Hey, I got this wild idea." And I said, I've heard a lot of wild ideas in my time laying on me. She goes, "Why don't you guys podcast from the Pink Chair Salon, and we're going to make a big deal about it?" And I said,
For Small Business Saturday.
For Small Business Saturday, because today is Small Business Saturday.
But when you hear this is going to be Cyber Monday, right?
Yeah.
Isn't Cyber Monday this Monday?
Right,
so when this actually drops, it's Cyber Monday. But we're here for Small Business Saturday on Saturday after Thanksgiving, which is traditionally that day. And a lot of the cutest little shops here. I'm so excited. We haven't had a chance to go look at them, but we've met a lot of the vendors who've invited us to come by. So we're going to be paying some visits to them after we wrap up the podcast today. And we're doing a swap party. We've talked about this so many times. I've been throwing swap parties for years, basically because my daughter outgrew her clothes when she was a baby. First baby, a little girl, you buy 50 things and they wear one and then they outgrow the rest. And I didn't want to take them to consignment stores because you don't get anything for them. And I'd rather see the people I love get use out of them. So that's how the swap party started for me. And it's evolved into this. Alan's been there for a few of them. It's just crazy nuts. The stuff my friends bring, appliances, dishware, clothing,
kids'
just
shoes,
art,
clothes, all kinds of great
lamps,
stuff.
everything, and clothes and shoes and jewelry. And we swap it amongst ourselves. We don't have really any rules. It's take what you want. First one to claim it, that's yours. And then what's not swapped, we donate to charity.
Yep.
And that's what they're doing today here in Mabank.
So I think you're the MC, or we are the MCs of the swap party. So you're going to lay down the rules or something?
We brought some stuff.
I brought more stuff than you brought.
You did. Because, see, I just had a swap party at the house. So I'm kind of out of a lot of stuff to swap. But I don't know how I ended up with 2 crock pots. So I bought one of my crock pots to swap.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's all I brought. Alan brought everything else.
I got some good stuff. I don't want to give it all away, but there's some, let's see.
We
there's
can give it away
There's some
because-
electronics that I brought.
Uh-huh.
I brought an iPod mini.
You
no,
did?
an iPod shuffle. I brought an iPod shuffle. I brought a bunch of clothes. I brought 2 pairs of shoes.
Wow, babe.
Yeah, but you got to wear a size 13 out there, guys. Anybody wear a size 13 here in Mabank,
there's
Texas?
some big guys in Mabank.
I tell you what, I bet they do.
I saw some big, tall men in Mabank. Everywhere we go, we're the biggest people in the room. There's some big, tall men here in this little town.
There's one fella, he hit his head on the door frame in here.
6'10".
He's 6'10". He said it happens all the time.
Yeah.
I wish I was 6'10".
Why?
No, well, I don't know.
He said he would. His brother is 6'6",
Wow.
and he said he'd give anything to be 6'6".
Oh, really?
Because just finding clothes and being able to fit in certain things is just hard.
I guess probably fitting in an airplane stuff and all that.
Yeah.
But. Okay, babe. So let's get the minnow pointed the right direction here. We do have a podcast to do today.
Yeah.
So.
We're going to talk a lot.
What are we talking about?
Okay, because it is Small Business Saturday. We're heading into, this is the kickoff of shopping season with Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. And I found an article, before you go out and start spending a lot of crazy money, this might help you pull back just a little bit. It's an article I found that's titled, Things I Wish I Hadn't Wasted Money On Over the Holidays.
That's very cool.
And so that might help you make some decisions when you're about to go do some of your shopping.
Yeah. What else we got?
Oh, I thought you were telling me to stop.
No, I was no. I thought you were going to go. I thought you were going through it now.
No.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. Usually I do the lineup. That's why I'm confused.
Well,
what else are we doing? Go ahead. Tell me what else we're doing.
And then I'm scared now.
No, keep going.
We're going to talk about
good.
Decorating for Christmas.
Yeah, that's right.
Because Alan and I have already. We've gone through, I think, the most stressful part of decorating for Christmas, but we're going to talk about that. It's kind of hard because I'm afraid if we don't do something, we're going to be the Scrooge or the Grinch of our cul-de-sac because Christmas has exploded around us. And we just turn on the floodlights in the front yard. And that's about the extent of our decorating so far.
We are getting shown up in our neighborhood, but I don't think anybody's doing it on purpose. It's just
the way it is. And this is our first Christmas in our neighborhood, so we didn't know.
So we're kind of bah humbug.
We're going to try to fix it. We still have time to redeem ourselves. And then we've also got some tips for your relationship to survive over the holidays. It's a very stressful time for a lot of people. So we've got some relationship tips to survive.
Wow.
It's a packed show.
Good stuff. But
we got a lot to get to.
Before we do any of that, let's mention the reason that we're here and some of the businesses that have brought us here.
Okay.
The first one, babe, and we've mentioned, is the Pink Chair Salon. The Pink Chair Salon offers hair care, waxing, lash extensions.
Everything
you need.
Mani-pedi. She is looking hard and heavy. This is the thing, you know how you build it and they will come. That's my philosophy too. When I bought my house, I was a single mom. I went ahead and bought a house expecting a man to come with all the bedrooms, and I got the closet redesigned. She has already put in her mani-pedi chair, and now she's just waiting for the right mani-pedi technician to come into her life. Oh, she's waiting for the
right mani-pedi person.
Right. So if you are in the Mabank area, Cedar Creek Lake or whatever, and you're looking for a wonderful boss, Starla is your lady
wonderful
at the Pink
boss.
Chair Salon.
Really cool place to work,
so
too.
cute.
I mean, this place is like out of a magazine.
I know. It's
Look at
very,
this
very
place.
cute.
It's
we
beautiful.
love it.
Beautifully decorated.
She has a selfie station, her Pink Chair selfie station.
Yes.
I could absolutely see coming here. This would be like a fun place to come and just like visit.
Yeah,
even
if
it's not time to get your hair done, it's just fun to come and hang out at the Pink Chair Salon.
But here's what they're doing, babe. I don't know if you know this or not, but the Pink Chair Salon is offering our listeners of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. Where did I come up with that?
Oh, you're very proper today because you're the mayor. You're being all fancy.
Yeah, I know. I'm being fancy. A Sandwich and Some Lovin' listeners, two free 2-week eyelash touch-up with the purchase of a full set.
Right. So what happens with,
Tell me what that
with
means.
the eyelash extensions, you have to come back and get fills to fill them in instead of getting a full set. So for free, you come back for 2 weeks for your fills. It'll be free.
I see.
So you pay for the full set of lashes. In 2 weeks, come back and the fills are free.
Okay. So what you do to do that, take advantage of that, you comment sandwich in the notes section when booking online. You can make appointments. It's easy. Access to scheduling appointments anytime through either the Facebook page of the Pink Chair Salon, their website, or by downloading the Vagaro app.
I'm not familiar with Vagaro app. I have to look that up. You can do that on your phone. But the Facebook page is facebook.com/thepinkchair.
Yeah.
So if you want to go on and book your lash extensions, say sandwich somewhere in the comments when you're doing that, and you can get your fills for free, that 2-week fill.
So thank you very much, Starla and the Pink Chair Salon.
And we also want to thank, you know who else brought us here today, is the Comfort Suites of Mabank.
Yes.
A lot of people come to the area because of the fishing at Cedar Creek Lake and they need a place to stay. We recommend Comfort Suites of Mabank. It's located right at 198 and Highway 175. These are Choice Hotels families.
That's right, babe.
Right.
Offers a variety of special services and amenities, meeting rooms, free Wi-Fi, of course, a business center, banquet room, an exercise room, indoor swimming pool.
Yeah, so when the weather's not nice outside, you can still swim inside, and breakfast is included. So thank you to the Comfort Suites of Mabank.
And what I didn't realize until I got here in Mabank and started visiting with a lot of the people here, there's so much in this area. You've got the big Cedar Creek Lake where I've been fishing before.
Yep.
Had a huge fishing day there. Of course, downtown Mabank and the Market Street area. And
First Monday Trade Days.
First Monday Trade Days.
That's right up
That's
the
right.
street in Camden. First Monday Trade Days. Everybody from this area is familiar with that. And Purtis Creek State Park. And also, I've been here for 4th of July on the lake, and they do a big fireworks celebration. So there's a lot to do in Mabank and in the surrounding areas. So come enjoy and stay the night at Comfort Suites of Mabank, 903-887. Ooh, the phone number is a little off here.
Yeah.
0680, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
Just Google Comfort Suites of Mabank.
Comfort Suites of Mabank at 198 and Highway 175. And then, as we've mentioned, Mabank, their hashtag they use, babe, it's hashtag Best Little Market Street
In Texas.
In Texas. Mm-hmm. So we're kind of southeast of Dallas. It's considered, I guess, East Dallas, but it's only an hour from Dallas.
Barely
Barely an hour. It took us...
Well, Allen tends to drive the speed limit or below. So for us, it takes
Nothing
about
wrong with
an hour.
that. I follow the rules.
But for the rest of us who abide by that, they give you at least 8 miles above before they. That's what a police officer told me. As long as you stay 8 miles above speed limit, they're going to let you go.
I'm an elected public official.
All right.
I follow the rules.
All right.
Yes.
Well, you could at least go the speed limit.
So Mabank has about 3,500 full-timers plus additional weekenders that come to the lake and retirees.
Vacation houses.
And people that have vacation houses.
One of my
here.
fun things to do is like you go on HGTV and they have those fun little vacation homes like I want to live on the creek or I want to live on the lake or on the beach. Mabank has all that with Cedar Creek Lake right there.
Yeah. Absolutely, babe. So, again, Pink Chair Salon, Comfort Suites of Mabank, and hashtag Best Little Market Street in Texas, Mabank, Texas. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
We're really excited to be here. So what do we got, babe? What's the next little thing you wanted to talk about?
You wanted to talk a little bit about what we did last night.
Oh, yeah.
I kicked off the holiday light celebration, which was a lot of fun. I just love I'm really wanting to get into the Christmas spirit this year, and I feel like I'm dragging you along with me.
Yeah, see, my deal with I like Christmas. I really do. I like Christmas.
You don't seem to.
Well, I've been a little bah humbug with the decorations. Going into the attic and getting all the decorations out.
It's like I've been tiptoeing around it. Honey, can we please take down the tree today?
Not the most fun thing in the world.
And finally he gets up there and you complained the entire time. You're stomping around in the attic.
Wasn't stomping.
You're stomping.
No, I wasn't stomping.
And he brings, why do we have so much Christmas? I was like, because we have, I'm sorry. I have so many decorations, and I've gotten rid of so many. You don't know how many I used to have.
Really, when we got all the stuff down and put it in the garage, it really wasn't that much.
But I've gotten rid of so much.
It was just going in the attic to get it.
I know.
That's my least favorite part of Christmas. But the best part of Christmas is when the Christmas tree's done. All the decorations are up.
Yeah, but you don't do any of that. You said your job is to set up the tree, and then I have to do everything else. Let's pull back the curtain here.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, it is. Pretty much verbatim.
No,
but I'm trying to make things better. I'm trying to be cheery, and I'm like, he was complaining about something in the attic. I was like, well, I said, our last house had a walk-in attic. It made it so much easier. He's like,
guys.
Well, we don't have a walk-in attic now.
Kelly reminded me about 50 times that we don't have a walk-in attic. I'm like, well, that doesn't. I know. I don't have a walk-in attic. That doesn't help me now.
He said, it'd be great if we could just get a tree and leave it decorated and up all year long. I was like, well, we could have done that with a walk-in attic. We don't have a walk-in attic.
But we got the stuff down. The end result was we got the stuff down.
It's all in the garage now.
It's in the staging area in the garage. But yeah, Kelly was asked by the city of Plano, which is the town we live in, to be part of a festive
holiday
lighting ceremony.
I thought there was going to be a tree. I didn't understand. I'm like guilty of half information. I'm a lot of half information some of the time. Mm-hmm. And so, like, I got your sister and the girls to come out, my nieces, and I was like, oh, we're going to do a big tree lighting ceremony, and we're all walking around looking for the tree. There wasn't a tree.
There wasn't a tree.
No, it's just like a lot of lights around the buildings and stuff, but it was still fun.
It was still fun.
And we got to meet the mayor.
We met the mayor?
We're all up in mayors right now.
Hey, look, I rub elbows with mayors.
You might want to officially run at some... Why? If they just keep making you mayor.
If they just proclaim me mayor, I don't need to run.
Don't need to invest in those yard signs or anything.
Me and the Honorable Mayor Norman are good friends. Yep. Me and the Honorable Mayor Harry of Plano, we're tight now. Who else do I need to meet?
I used to know the mayor of Dallas,
Oh, really?
Ron Kirk, but he's not the mayor anymore.
I'm friends with Mayor Kirk on Facebook.
Yeah, so we got some ins there if you really want to pursue this.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
We're just going to stick to podcasting.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick as a part-time podcaster, babe.
But we do have to decide how we're going to decorate because we don't want to be those neighbors.
I know. And
Alan wants to stick candy canes in the yard. I don't want to do that.
Well, here's the deal. Again, we can decorate our house as much as we want, but it's going to cost us. I mean, we got a big house now.
I know.
It's a bigger house.
I know.
We got a lot of area to cover. So, it's like, what do you want to do?
I'm cheap.
You are cheap. True dat.
We'll figure it out. But you know what? Speaking of holidays, I did find this article, and I've talked about it before, about last year, how it was almost felt with like this bad feeling because we were so indulgent at Christmas. The thing is Alan and I have both previously been married. We have children from previous marriages, and both of our former spouses have remarried. So the kids are in the position where they have sets of grandparents and sets of parents on both sides. So it ended up being just the Christmas of gluttony. It was so much last year. And that's when I found this article and kind of held on to it, honestly, for a while, because talking about it in February doesn't make any sense. But this one woman, her name is Catherine Stahl, and she wrote an article for Pop Sugar, if you're familiar with that website. And it was called Things I Wish I Hadn't Wasted Money On Over the Holidays. A lot of people don't think anything is a waste of money over the holidays. It's once a year, you just go all out. But this is her opinion, and I agree with her on a lot of it. She said she wishes she hadn't bought elaborate or any gifts for babies and small toddlers. First of all, they don't remember any of it.
No, they don't.
And it's all about the pictures.
It's more for the parents in the pictures. Yeah.
Yeah. She says, until your child is actually old enough to express something they want for Christmas, don't bother getting them anything. She said, now, if that baby or toddler has an older sibling and you feel guilty about the inequity, go ahead and wrap up a few super inexpensive or hand-me-down items, because really the kids at that age, they just play with the boxes and wrapping paper.
That's genius.
So why spend a lot of money on these elaborate gifts for babies when they don't know?
Yeah, but let's be real. I have 3 kids. We have 4 between us.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that with Emma Kelly?
No, but I'm saying this is something I wish. She says things I wish I had not wasted money on. These are things in hindsight.
I know. In hindsight, I wish I. In
hindsight.
But would you ever do that?
Well, maybe. I mean, like you said, the kids don't know.
Yeah.
The first, like JC from the Kid Craddock Morning Show was saying how he gets so upset because of all the money that his wife would spend on first and second birthday parties. And I was trying to tell him, but it's not about the baby. At that point, it's not. It's about you celebrating with your friends and having lots of really cool pictures.
I think Kinsey likes to spend money, period.
Well, yeah, but
that's her bit.
That's a lot of women's bits. Don't just point it
That's
on
not
her.
your bit.
No, it's not mine. Number 2, things I wish I hadn't wasted money on over the holidays. More than a few gifts for children of any age. She said, trust me, give your kids more than 3 gifts each and you are wasting your money. After the 3rd gift, they glaze over, barely even seeing any subsequent presents, and instead become package opening machines. Get 3 good ones and you're a hero, and they'll be beyond satisfied. This was never more evident and true than last Christmas.
Our kids had glazed face.
It was so bad.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad. It was almost like, wow, I've never seen children open so many gifts.
It was the year of indulgence. Like I said, it was our first married Christmas.
Yeah.
My parents,
you
your
want the
parents,
kids to have a
aunts
nice
and
Christmas,
uncles on both sides, and grandparents on both sides. But it was gluttonous, It
was.
And it's true. The kids just got to a point where even they weren't excited about opening presents. So that one is very true. And I've often said, somebody had the 3 gifts from the wise men, gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
I thought it was gold, Frankenstein, and myrrh.
Something like that, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And they were saying that's why they've always had the rule in their family is 3 gifts each. So that's a good point. I mean, that's what this author says as well.
This author has a lot of other points, which we're going to go to here in just a second.
Okay, we'll get to the points 3 through 6.
But let's do a little business before we get there.
Real quick, we want to thank our sponsors of today's podcast, and I'm so excited. I saw Khloe Kardashian advertising this on her social media, and now sponsoring our podcast, Burst.
We're moving up in the world,
toothbrush.
babe.
Yes.
Burst.
The limited edition rose gold. If you follow Khloe Kardashian like I do on social media, you've seen her talking about this rose gold limited edition Burst Sonic toothbrush. I got one. I'm so excited. The Burst Sonic toothbrush, it has a built-in 2-minute timer. It's like the magic number that you need to reach when you're brushing your teeth. A lot of us don't brush long enough. A lot of us brush too hard. The Sonic toothbrush, it's just real gentle on your teeth, but they've got like charcoal bristles.
Yeah.
And that sounds gross, but it's really not. It's just like they feel softer than normal bristles, but they're charcoal infused, and it removes the surface stains from your teeth. It's antimicrobial, helps keep the bristles hygienic for the lifetime of the brush head.
Unbelievable, babe. Did you know that the average person only brushes for 45 seconds?
That's not enough.
That's why that 2 minutes is the magic number. It's got a powerful motor, the most powerful motor on the market at 33,000 rotations per minute.
I didn't even know that was physically possible to achieve. It's got the longest battery life, up to 4 weeks use on 1 hour's charging.
Now here's where the what do they call it? The proof is in the pudding. Mm-hmm. The most endorsed toothbrush by dental professionals. Over 10,000 dental professionals have switched to Burst.
Yes. And I'll tell you, this limited rose gold edition brush, it'd be a great gift, especially if you're, come on, a lot of girls in your
Christmas
life,
gift.
They follow the Kardashians. This is Khloe Kardashian's. They have this limited edition rose gold edition brush with the beautiful matching travel case, automatic membership to the Burst subscription replacement program. It sends you a new brush head every 3 months, just $7 each.
Well, that's cool.
It's priced at $99.99 for this limited time. So if you want to get the same one that Khloe and I have, go to
burstoralcare.com to get your limited rose gold Burst Sonic toothbrush and use our promo code SANDWICH at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's burstoralcare.com with code SANDWICH. Babe, 10% off.
And don't miss out on this special offer. One more time, burstoralcare.com. Go today. Don't forget to enter the code SANDWICH, 10% off the new rose gold toothbrush, and you'll have it in time for the holidays.
Thank you, Burst. We love Burst.
So spend money on that. But
Welcome
now back
aboard.
to the article, things you wish you hadn't wasted money on over the holidays. Okay, we've already done elaborate gifts or any gifts at all for babies and toddlers. More than a few gifts. She caps it off at 3 gifts for kids of any age. How about this? Fancy Christmas outfits and pajamas.
We've bought the kids Christmas pajamas before.
Nope.
Yeah, we have.
Well, not really. We bought them pajamas.
Oh.
They're talking about the fancy sets where mom, dad, kids all wear the same thing.
Okay.
Buying them pajamas that they need for Christmas is one thing. She's talking about going all out and doing like Christmas themed pajamas. Some of them are really expensive.
So we need 6 pairs of pajamas.
And then we have the dog, so you have to put him in something.
Yeah, we're going to put Larry in something.
Or you splurge on these really fancy velvet dresses that the little girls, and the tights and the shoes the boys never want to wear. That's been our biggest thing with the boys. You buy them fancy dress shoes. They just want to wear their sneakers. You waste all this money for one picture and done.
The boys, they're out on jeans and they're out on any shoe that's brown.
I'm serious.
They want their Nikes and they want sweatpants. That's what they wear.
And then the Christmas themed pajamas, they kind of wear them on Christmas and then they're like over it. So they don't even get worn anymore. So don't waste money on that. Here's another thing, wish you hadn't wasted money on. Gifts for every kid in your extended family. When your cousin or husband's best friend has a new baby, it can be tempting to add them to your buying list, but don't do it. The best way to keep control over holiday expenses is keep your gift-giving list short. So invite the parents over for a glass of wine instead and just call it a holiday. Just spending time together. Number 5, expensive Christmas activities for babies and toddlers. Again, it's going back to the things that the kids won't remember, like the big Christmas extravaganza, the tickets to the Nutcracker Ballet when your child's 2. Your kid's not going to remember that. And those tickets are expensive.
The Nutcracker?
Yeah, the ballet. Let's see. Number 6, bringing or buying excess baby gear for holiday vacations. They say most of the time when you travel, like if you travel with your car seat or whatever, they check that for free at the airlines. But when you get to some destinations, the hotels, they have cribs and things you can check out. So you don't need to carry everything you own when you travel with a baby. There's a lot of things you can rent or a lot of things that the hotel will provide for you. I remember when I used to go home with my daughter to South Carolina, my mother would ask some of her neighbors who had grandchildren, hey, can we borrow your playpen? Can we borrow this while my grandchild's in town? And a lot of people are more than happy because it's just sitting there waiting for a kid to use it.
Yeah.
So don't waste money on those things. And I thought that was just a good article.
That is, babe. You got a source on that? Or
I did. Pop Sugar, the things I wish I hadn't wasted money on over the holidays. The article was by Catherine Stahl.
Very nice, babe. You're so sensible.
I try to be. One of us has to be.
Wait a minute. Am I not sensible?
No, you're not sensible at all. Here's me
How
telling
am I
my
not
husband.
sensible?
Here's my husband telling. I'm telling him what I want for Christmas. I'm very, very simple. I said I want you to change the Wi-Fi password to something I can remember in the house.
That's not a Christmas gift.
It is to me. I said take care of everything on the honey-do list. Do this. That he wants to buy me something expensive, and I'm like, but that's me. I'm very practical. If you did those things for me, I'd be very happy.
I'm gonna buy you something. I don't know where the expensive part came from. I'm just kidding.
I know it's going to be expensive because you're asking for something expensive.
No. Okay, hey, we'll pull back the kimono right now. My Christmas list has one thing on it. I want a bike. I don't have a bicycle. I'd like a bike.
So are we going to go to Walmart and get a $100 bike? No.
Well, see, my thing on that has always been, if you're going to buy something that you want to last for a long time, you should invest a little money up front.
It's a little lot. It's a lot.
It's a nice bike.
He's like a Lance Armstrong
No, it's not one of those bikes. No, it's like a cruiser. It's not a...
If Lance Armstrong had a cruiser.
Oh, yeah. Well, Kelly drops hints throughout the years on what she wants, so I already know what she wants. She hasn't even made a list, but I know what she wants. So I've got in fact, I got to get on this. I'm starting to panic now. We haven't done our Christmas cards. I haven't started Christmas shopping, but I know what Kelly wants.
Christmas decorating.
Or Christmas decorating. She's got about 3 or 4 or 5 things, that I've noticed that she wants. So.
I try to be, throughout the year, I try to be a good wife. And women need to really, but men need to pay attention. This is the key, is somebody has to be paying attention. Is throughout the year, just say little things, oh, I really like that. You know what I could use? I could use this or that. And if a man is smart, he'll take out his cell phone and in his little notes section, he'll have like a little section, gifts for my wife or gifts for my girlfriend or gifts for my mom or whatever, because women have a way of letting you know what we want. And then come Christmas morning, she'll open it and be like, oh, how did you know?
Guys, you better produce.
Because you were paying attention back in February, you know?
No, all kidding aside, Kelly rarely, in fact, I can't think of any time she's come to me and says, hey, will you buy me this for my birthday or for Christmas? Can't recall you ever doing that.
I don't have to.
But what she will do is drop big hints, and they're subtle. They're very subtle.
Big subtle hints.
Like, for example, guys, here's one, or mostly gals that listen, but you can pass this on to your guys. Like, Kelly was in the closet the other day, and she was getting ready, I think, for an appearance she had to do or something she was getting ready for where she had to get kind of dressed up. And I'm in the closet, and we're just talking, and she's like, God, you know, I got so many different clutches, but what would really be nice is if I had an animal print clutch, and I don't have one of those. And I
never said another word.
She didn't say another word, but I didn't say a word either. Mm-hmm. I didn't say a word either. So that's the kind of thing you got to be.
Am I getting an animal print clutch?
You got to be listening for. I don't know.
A fold over one, please.
Have you been good or bad?
Well, I guess that's up to debate.
Well, I think your chances are pretty good, babe.
Thank you, honey.
I think your chances are pretty good.
And, a lot of, like the other day, I said I wanted to talk about these relationship survival tips because when Alan's bringing down the Christmas decorations, let me just tell you right now, our relationship was at the breaking point.
Babe,
it was tense.
You're being a little overdramatic.
It was tense. I was like walking on eggshells,
that's
or should I say walking on ornaments.
I'm being misrepresented.
It was just like, how can our relationship survive? I'm not sure we're going to make it. So then I immediately said, I've got to save this. I've got to turn things around. Mm-hmm. So I Googled how to save my relationship over the holidays.
Okay. What did you come up with?
Well, I found, believe it or not, this is a very stressful time of year for a lot of people. Now, I remember being in relationships, not with you, but in the past, where you're not getting along, and the relationship is coming to the end of the road.
You were in relationships before me?
I was, honey. I didn't want to talk about it, but okay. Surprise.
Okay.
But the problem is holidays come, and then you've got obligations, and you've got Christmas parties, and you want to take a date, and then maybe back in October or something, you went ahead and got that Christmas. A lot of people book travel for the holidays.
Yeah.
And you don't want to you lose that money on airline tickets. So you suffer through the holidays in that relationship, and come January 1, you're out of there.
Whoa.
That does happen a lot.
Really?
You haven't seen that before, where people break up right after Christmas?
Yeah, I thought the guys bit, though, wasn't it always to break up right before Christmas? That way you didn't have to buy a gift.
That's the other part, is men tend to do that. They'll break up right before a major holiday like Christmas or Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to invest the money.
Save yourself $200.
And honestly, you're coming off an expensive holiday like Christmas and then heading right into Valentine's Day.
Who thought of
them
that?
are like, oh, I don't know.
Mr. Hallmark.
Yeah, but who made it February 14th? There's got to be a reason.
I don't know, babe.
That St. Valentine, is that the day he did something?
That's a good question.
So anyway, but it is a very stressful time, and some people just barely hang on through the holidays. Or for some people, you know, with family tensions, if you don't get along with your in-laws and suddenly you're in close spaces with them for an extended period of time, or if one of you is really into the Christmas spirit and the other one's a grump the whole time.
Like me?
Well, I'm hoping you come out of it, honey. But that, there are some tips for surviving a holiday as a couple.
Well, I think we should hear them
right after we tell you about our final sponsor for today's podcast.
Scentbird, babe.
Yeah, our friend actually introduced us. Our friend John, he's been a fan of Scentbird for about a year.
I love this one.
Yeah, it's a subscription cologne and perfume company. They have them for men and for women.
Because I like trying different stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing.
How's this work, babe?
It's a luxury subscription perfume or cologne service. So it's not knockoffs. This is legit stuff. It's Gucci, it's Prada, it's Dolce & Gabbana, it's Issey Miyake. I think that's what I'm wearing today.
Excuse me?
Issey Miyake.
Gesundheit.
Yeah. And here's the thing about perfumes. You smell it on someone else. You're like, oh, I wonder if that would smell good on me. But you don't want to invest in this huge bottle of perfume because it can be very expensive.
And you might not like it over time.
Right. Because every perfume, every cologne works different on your body chemistry. And that's really what I love best about Scentbird, because you get this fragrance. You choose one every month. They have 450 designer brands to choose from. And then you get 120 sprays. That's a 30-day supply. Honey, if you're squirting more than 4 squirts a day, it's too much.
You're wearing too much.
Right. So 120 sprays. You always smell amazing. You'd be like, at the end of that month, I want to try that again. You can order the same fragrance over and over if you want, or you can try something new. And it's free shipping all the time.
And from the men's perspective, too, you don't have to go to the department store. And sometimes, hey, let's be honest, the gals at the perfume station, cologne station.
Very pushy.
They could be a little pushy.
Very intimidating.
Yes.
They're like, I don't want your perfume. Get away from me.
Right.
So anyway, this is why we love Scentbird, because we get to try something new, and it's been just fun. It's been a fun little perfume and cologne adventure for us. And it makes a great gift for the holidays. So if you want to try it out, you can get 50% off your first month. It's only $7.50 for your first perfume. And then, like I said, once a month, you get a brand new one to try. So how do you get that, babe?
So to get your 50% off your first month, you text, listen here, 246810 with code SANDWICH. So text the code SANDWICH to 246810. You'll get 50% off your first month using Scentbird.
And it makes a great gift. 246810, that's the number. Text the word SANDWICH to it. You'll sign on. You'll smell great. And remember, message and data rates may apply.
Thank you, Scentbird.
Now let's save our relationship.
That really is a fun one to do.
Hey, real quick,
because I've been busting some. You know what I want? Here, smell me.
What?
Smell me. You know what that is?
I don't know what it is.
Prada.
Prada today. Yeah, I think I'm doing Issey Miyake.
The devil wears Prada.
Yeah, he does.
What are you wearing?
I think it's Issey Miyake.
Excuse me?
Issey Miyake. Stop
I don't know who that is.
It's a good one.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, I just saw this article. We were talking about the other day that 1-point-something billion lottery ticket that was sold in Simpsonville, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Do you know they still have not claimed it?
Unbelievable.
I cannot believe it. But then the reason I thought of it again, I need a sip of wine. My throat's starting to dry out.
We've got wine from Twisted Root here, babe.
Listen what happened. In Mandeville, Louisiana, we have a lot of listeners in Louisiana to our podcast. Thank you. Shout out, Louisiana. But Harold and Tina Ehrenberg, they were cleaning up the house, getting ready for their Thanksgiving guests. And they had a bunch of lottery tickets sitting on a nightstand. You know how you just throw things on the nightstand? You should see Alan's side of the bed. Your nightstand is full of a bunch of stuff.
Wait a minute.
You might need to go through and see if there's any you might need to see if there's lottery tickets on there.
No, I have a Bible and I have a lamp.
That's not all you have. You had a bow tie sitting there for like 3 months. I don't even know where that came from.
Got a couple of gun magazines. And what else? That's it.
And root beer leftover bottles. I think you have 2 right now.
Well.
Random dental appliances.
Well,
guitar picks. Let's take a picture when we get home. I'll prove it to you.
Okay.
So anyway, Harold and Tina Ehrenberg, Mandeville, Louisiana, they're cleaning up for Thanksgiving, and they decided there were some lottery tickets sitting on the nightstand, and they just decided to run the numbers. $1.8 million had been sitting there for months. If they had not found it, they said, let me see, it was going to be expiring like in a couple of weeks. If they had waited 2 more weeks, they would have gotten nothing because the window to claim the prize was 180 days and it would have closed from cleaning the house for Thanksgiving. And they were the only winner of that lottery ticket in Mandeville.
Wow.
So Harold and Tina, if you're a podcast listener, shout out. Way to go. Congratulations.
Because we have a lot of listeners. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing here.
What do you see what I'm doing?
Well, we do. Sandwiches from Lovin, well represented in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that was exciting.
You're trying to leverage a friendship. That's what you're trying to do.
That's what I'm doing.
You're trying to do.
Leveraging a friendship.
I can see what you're trying to do.
No, it's fun. They said they don't have any plans to buy anything crazy or go on big trips. Tina said the most fun her husband added is going to be depositing that check. That's nice. So anyway, congratulations. I'm just glad they found it. Can you imagine if they had waited to clean up the house for Christmas guests and then realized 2 weeks earlier the lottery ticket had expired?
If I won the lottery,
I would be sick to death. To the day I died, I'd be sick about it.
Yeah, I'd be sick too.
I remember when I lost on Wheel of Fortune so badly, I couldn't bring myself to watch Wheel of Fortune for years. I was so sick about it. I couldn't watch the show.
I'm embarrassed to watch that clip.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
Horrifying
Mortifying.
how bad I did. All right. Can your relationship survive Christmas?
No.
Some of you probably
Maybe.
thinking, nope, I'm just hanging on to get through it. 2019 New Year resolution. I'm done with this bozo.
Just get me.
But for the rest of you.
Wait a minute.
I'm not speaking for myself. I'm talking about people.
Okay.
I'm just in general.
Did you just call me a bozo?
I'm talking about bozos in general.
Bozo.
But they say that Christmas itself may not be to blame for the breakdown of a relationship, but it is a very challenging time, especially when your relationship is fragile anyway. So here are some tips that could perhaps help get you through a little easier and maybe make you hang on and say, you know what, in 2019, instead of being done with my relationship, I'm going to work on my relationship.
Okay.
So let's just get through it first.
Boy, you're bringing a lot of show content this time, babe.
It's all on my shoulders. I'm carrying this podcast on my back,
on
Mayor.
your brawny
Mr.
shoulders.
Mayor.
On your brawny shoulders.
All right.
Yeah, I'm the mayor. That's right. I'm delegating
you just
this.
Sit back and relax.
I'm delegating this to. What did they call you?
I'm the Mrs. Honorable.
The Mrs. Honorable.
I had my hat on, but it was making me hot, so I had to take it off.
Sorry,
I'll put it back on because it's super cute when I go back outside. All right. It says, first of all, try not to have fixed expectations. Every time you here's the problem, because I've been making Alan watch Hallmark Christmas movies with me, and what happens with every Hallmark Christmas movie, he's over it. He gets up and is like, I'm out of here, because they're so perfect.
They're so perfect.
Everybody's beautiful.
I wish I looked like some of the guys on there.
Home is decorated. They are making gingerbread houses. They're stringing popcorn for the trees. They have these women, for some reason this year, they're all authors writing books or magazine articles. And they're all staying in hotel rooms that are perfectly decorated for the holidays. And there's just a little source of conflict. But you know what happens ultimately?
Always resolved.
A happy ending.
Absolutely. We were watching that one the other day.
It was yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
I remember it vividly.
I kind of got into it.
You can't help yourself.
I started to get into it.
So darn happy. But here's the thing. We don't have Hallmark scriptwriters in our everyday lives.
No.
So just because they're doing it and they're making mugs of hot cocoa with the perfect marshmallows and they're the perfect trees and Christmas carolers, don't have that expectation for yourself.
Why do they always drink them with two hands?
Because it's cozy.
Yeah, that's right.
So
and you can see
cozy.
the steam kind of going up past their nose.
So happy. Such a happy Hallmark
Does that
family.
really ever happen?
It does in Hallmark movie land. So don't have any fixed expectations. Quit trying to live up to the Hallmark families. Number 2, talk to your partner in advance of the festive period. Don't wait for things to get really bad before you express yourself. So perhaps you can let him know ahead of time, look, we're going to my mom's house. My uncle is a nightmare. If he brings up politics or something, just make an excuse to get me out of the room, something of that nature. If you can have a plan of action and discuss that before you get into that tense situation, that could perhaps save your relationship.
Yes, I'd agree with that.
Not only with your loved one, but with your family members.
Yeah, that's probably good
Be
advice.
organized and delegate. Know what is expected of you and your partner. It's a responsibility. If the responsibility of hosting falls on you, don't take everything on and then resent everybody for not helping you out. I'm kind of guilty of that sometimes. I'll be honest.
No, wait a second. Hold on.
Well, a lot of times I'm like, I'm not saying, I'm like, I'll just do it because it's easier if I just do it because I know it'll be done right.
Oh.
But then you end up resenting everybody for not helping you.
I see.
So
kind of like when I set everything up for the podcast and then I'm like, well, how come you didn't help me, babe?
Right, because you told me you were going to do it.
Well, that's not even true because I had a lot of help for setting up this podcast.
I understand, but that's what happens. It's like on the way to Mabank today,
Right.
Alan's like, I'm going to set up the podcast. It's like, good, I'm going to mingle.
Yeah,
I'll
you
mingle,
did say that.
Yeah, because there's really nothing.
Because why would I want to mingle?
You. But there's nothing I don't know how to do anything.
That's true. You don't.
All
but
right.
that's okay.
So be organized and
But that's okay.
delegate where you can. Be a team. Find compromises, not battles, and try not to argue in front of an audience who
Whoa.
might get involved and take sides.
Babe, we argue in front of a 2 million listener audience every day.
That's true. But when all the family gets together, people often regress to behaving a bit like they did as children.
Dropping a dime.
If you notice this in your partner, show support rather than criticism. If particular individuals are likely to trigger, like I said previously, talk about it in advance. Take some deep calming breaths. It is important not to argue in front of other people. Try to keep that separate.
Yeah. You're doing
And
great, babe.
make time for yourself as a couple. That, someone commented on one of our social media today. I was telling Alan that this man commented and said that he kind of liked the example we were setting because we do a lot together as a couple, and it makes him want to do more with his girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
And I thought that was a very
nice.
big compliment.
I think he saw the picture of us at the tree lighting.
The holiday lighting.
The holiday lighting, yeah.
So schedule some time, even if it's just 30 minutes to be alone. Go for a walk, get some fresh air, because too much time around everybody else can be overwhelming. And tip number 6, you don't have to have marital relations just because it's Christmas.
You don't have to have marital relations, like relations equaling
children
laundry.
Listening, yes.
Oh, we can talk in code. We can talk in code.
If you find that you're preoccupied or anxious over the holidays, that act might not be easy or enjoyable.
Whoa.
So just don't pressure it. Number 7, play a game. If you're worried that
I'm
the
gloss right over that one. I thought we were going to spend more time there.
There's no need to go into that. Play a game. If you're worried about, having a bad atmosphere with the family, have some games ahead of time. It's a great distraction and could avoid potential heated arguments, unless you're like my family and we get really into games and we end up fighting over that. The problem with presents, it probably won't help to get frustrated and disappointed if your partner for buying you a gift that you don't really like. Instead of interpreting an unwanted gift as a sign they don't care or know you well enough, offer them a list of gifts you might like and vice versa. That's okay too. Or like me, drop hints all year long. Remember, Christmas is not a happy time for everybody. It can trigger feelings of loss, remembering loved ones who've passed away, divorce, miscarriage. Oh, it's really hard, especially like for me. I try to be real sympathetic to women who are struggling with infertility issues. Mm-hmm. The holidays can be really hard because everybody's celebrating kids and that's all your heart's desire is. Be very sensitive to that. And also get some perspective because although the holiday period has a ridiculously long build-up, it's only a few days and it won't last forever. So hopefully something in there resonated with someone.
That's some hard-hitting stuff, babe. I think a lot of that will resonate with our listeners. That's all very good stuff.
I try to help.
You got a source on that? Or did you just come up with all that?
No, I found it online. Google it. I forgot to get the source for that.
Good stuff.
But listen, we do, before we wrap things up, because we've got a lot to get to today. I know we want to talk to
We got to get Starla on.
I know.
And she said she might have a game for us.
Oh, great. Starla, you ready to come be a part of this? Sure. Yay. I guess Starla can sit here.
Yeah, let's bring Starla. You can cheat that over there on you guys.
Or you can lean in a little bit more, honey.
Well, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Let's get Starla in here.
Starla, the reason we're here, and she's looking live at our Facebook Live audience right now, and everybody's going to hear this on Monday, Starla. Thank you, first of all, for having us here at your Pink Chair Salon.
Thank you for coming.
This was your idea, right?
It was my idea.
Well, how did you come up with it? You were just brainstorming of things you could do for Small Business Saturday?
I've been a part of a marketing little workshop thing lately, and they talk about for Small Business Saturday that salons can't really, you don't want to do on sale or whatever, so you do community. And I was like, and then Alan one night said, if you want to reach out, then I sent an email and said, I'm reaching out. Yeah.
That's
and then
awesome.
Just went from there.
We're that easy.
And was I responsive? Did I respond
You were
pretty quickly?
Very responsive.
Thank you, Starla. Thank
I think
you.
we have like 49 emails.
Yeah, we communicated a lot because it took a lot of work,
It
honestly,
does. It
to
is.
pull something together like this. And you did it all. I didn't do anything. I just
answered
showed up.
questions.
I answered a few questions.
Who pulled the strings to make Allen honorary mayor of Mabank?
I guess me.
Did it take a lot of arm twisting?
Not really.
Yeah.
It was pretty easy. Jeff was pretty easy to give up the job.
Yeah, he was. Well, I feel very honored that I'm the mayor. I'm not sure now that I'm the mayor, I don't know what to do. I feel like I should be doing something.
You should just glad hand a lot, kiss a lot of babies, right?
Yeah,
Kiss babies.
exactly.
It might be a little
The beauty
creepy
shop,
if I
or
start kissing babies.
Beauty pageant way.
Beauty pageant wave. Okay, I can do that. Well, we mentioned you have some kind of special going on for listeners of
How
the
long has the
podcast.
Pink Chair Salon been
Yeah,
at
like-
Mabank?
Well, I've actually been in this suite for 5 years, but I just recently did a name change. I was the barber salon.
Okay, I like the Pink Chair Salon because you've got a really great theme going on in here, and it's so fun and beautiful.
Thank you.
It's
I don't like
sassy in
pink.
here. It's sassy in here.
You do or don't like it?
I said don't.
You don't like pink?
I was being funny.
Oh.
Facetious. I'm like, wow, you must hate coming to work because it looks like pink exploded in here.
Well, I was like, crap. We should hide our logo now because our logo is pink.
Oh, I thought that was awesome when I saw it was pink. I was like, there you go. It has to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're glad you asked us to be here, so thank you for having us.
And Starla is a woman after my own heart. Like, you visualize it, you build it, they will come, and you have a desire to have a manicure, pedicure, because then you'll be a truly full service salon.
Yes.
So if you're looking for someone,
Manicures, pedicures, got a cool little area as long as they like tropical and pink. They kind of have to like that.
and then the special is if you book online, you have a Facebook page. It's facebook.com / the Pink Chair.
Pink Chair Salon. Mm-hmm.
The Pink Chair Salon.
Right.
And if you book the full set of lashes, you can come back in 2 weeks, and the first fill will be free.
Exactly. Yep,
Starla, do you do waxing here too?
I do a little. We have somebody in the building that's like really the wax.
Oh, okay. Can you guys hook me up while I'm here?
Sure.
Really?
He's very hairy.
Yeah. Misty's here.
You might regret that, Misty.
Not me. I'm.
Push it off on Misty.
Do you have you got a big roll of Gorilla Tape for me?
She's been doing it for a long time and worked at one of the waxing places in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what it's
So
called.
she's very experienced.
Yes, very much
Very
so.
good.
I'm
Very
telling
good.
Allen, Mabank, it's a very short drive from Dallas. It's about less than an hour. And Allen and I are talking. I'm like, one day, honey, we're going to have to retire. And we've met so many people that have actually retired to Mabank because it's so close to the lake and there's so much wonderful stuff to do here. Yeah. And how long have you lived in Mabank?
I've lived here for about 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You went to high school here and everything? Or?
No, aren't you sweet?
You like
That was
that?
good. I
like that,
actually
huh?
was really going to answer
Thank
it
you.
seriously.
Thank you.
No, all three of my kids graduated from here, but my oldest son was probably like in third grade when we moved here. So
Okay.
my two younger ones have went here and graduated.
What do you love most about being a part of such a small town?
The people,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's awesome. Everybody smiles.
What do y'all do on Friday nights?
Football.
We do,
Football.
yeah, football. Yeah,
You got Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, and we have there's Malakoff and Athens. There's a few little areas around that there are plenty of football games. too.
Yeah. And it's not like you're out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, you're an hour from Dallas. So,
And
like,
an hour from Tyler,
there you go.
the other direction. So yeah.
Very good. Well, did you have a game? I'm not trying to put you on the spot. Did you have a game or any questions you wanted to?
Well, I
you
was
said you had
just
some
doing,
questions or
like,
something.
Your game, the
Pulling it out of our hat. Yes.
Oh, you have it?
Well, I have my hat.
Oh, yay. Okay. You want to do
So we
something?
were just going to switch it up a little bit. Instead of having the questions, I have the people that want to ask you a question.
Oh, very
So,
nice.
Who's going to
Okay.
draw first? Yep.
Okay. Here we
this
go.
is
We're pulling
Chloe. Chloe.
name-
Is Chloe here?
Where's Chloe?
Chloe gets to ask a question. Okay. Thanks.
Thanks.
Come on,
Thank you,
Chloe.
Starla. Yeah, come on.
Yes.
Sit in the hot seat.
Ooh, it is a hot seat. I'm
Chloe
very,
has a
very warm.
question.
Okay, so my question is, my favorite segment you do on the radio is Love Letters to Kelly.
Love letters.
I always try to take the advice to heart. But my question was, do you have a most memorable love letter that you read, or your favorite, or maybe the funniest? Do you have a, anyway?
I think the one that most people that stands out a lot, there's actually a video on YouTube you can pull out. It was this one woman, she wrote in and said, my husband's so nice and he does everything for me and he's just treats me like a princess and he's just so good to me. But I just don't love him anymore. No. And she basically wanted me to give her permission to leave her husband, who treats her like a queen. And y'all might have heard that one. I hit the roof.
Did you get mad, babe?
I hit the roof.
Did you get mad?
Do you remember that one?
Kelly, I think I do.
There's a video on YouTube. I don't know how probably Kelly Raspberry yelling at a listener
Rant.
is probably how you Google it. I don't know. But I was just like, marriage is, you don't always have to feel like the passion and the romance and stuff. Sometimes it's just okay. But the thing that got me was he treats her like a queen. And I'm like, you want to go out with some sad people. You go out with some of those other 50 and 60-year-old single women on Friday night hoping a man at a bar will buy her a drink. Yes. And you've got a man who is worshiping you at home. That's the one that really stands out for me.
Yeah, I remember that too.
That was pretty recent, wasn't it?
A couple years maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I go back any further, it's like my memory's just gone. Do you have a favorite one?
I just love when you get sassy to people.
Yeah, when I get mad and lose my temper.
Are you a podcast listener too?
I just listened to it the first time.
Oh,
this
right.
morning.
That's
Oh, the first time this morning.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I was working on a birthday cake and I was listening to that.
Well, very good. Well, thank you.
But yeah.
Hopefully you'll download and subscribe.
Yeah.
Do you like
Thank
Kelly
you.
or me better?
I love you both. I just have loved Kelly longer.
Right.
Longer.
Okay, that's fair.
Longer
That's
and
fair.
deeper.
That's
Yes.
fair. Okay, thank you.
Thank y'all so
Chloe.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chloe.
Honey, you want to draw another
Yeah, sure.
name?
I'll draw another one. Let's see what we got
Hopefully
here.
they're all still here.
I'm pulling it out of my hat, and we have Carrie.
Carrie. Hi,
Carrie. Hey,
Carrie
Carrie.
gets the next question.
Come sit in the hot seat, Carrie.
It's very warm, Carrie.
Carrie has a question.
All right,
What is
what's your question?
My question is about kids.
Oh.
So it just happened, and I know so many of us donate, and it makes the family so happy. But could you just tell a little bit about the beginning, how it started?
Yeah, Kid Craddock, his daughter, Caroline, believe it or not, is now 28 years old. And a lot of people listen to the show for years. She was 4 years old when I moved here. So bath time with Caroline and that fun stuff. Well, when Carol, his wife, was pregnant with her, the doctors did the sonograms and what they do, and they said her femur was twisted and she would never be able to walk. And Kid, like everybody does, you get on your knees, you make promises to God. If you let her be born healthy, I'll do anything. And then once our prayers are answered, we kind of forget to keep the promise to God. Well, he remembered, and he started the Kids charity. And initially it was for a trip to SeaWorld, because that's all they could really afford with the limited money. They took a bus to SeaWorld. And it was for families that had critically and terminally ill children. And it's kind of evolved a little bit more. We take children with more life-altering conditions. Like on this trip, we just had an amputee. He was in a serious accident and lost a limb. We had another child permanently paralyzed from a car accident, and those kind of children sometimes fall through the cracks from Make-A-Wish. Like with a Make-A-Wish, you have to be terminal or you can't have your wish granted. But that doesn't mean these kids don't deserve, to feel normal. And I think that's what was really special. We had a child who was born, and he's got like severe cerebral palsy. I have trouble saying that one.
Yeah.
But their mind is all there, and but their bodies are limited. And he told his mom, she said he was just so excited to be around other kids in wheelchairs, because in his school he's the only one. So that's how it started, and it's just evolved into that. But thank you for donating. That was a long-winded answer.
It's okay. It was a good answer, babe.
Thank
you. No, thanks for being here.
You want to do one more?
Yeah, we have time.
For one more?
We have time for one more. Then we're going to bring it home for Jerome, I think.
This is
well.
from
Wait a
Autumn.
second.
Oh, it was my turn.
Well,
You drew the last
You
one.
were looking.
I didn't look. It was close.
Okay, take that one.
Autumn.
Oh yeah. Hey, Autumn.
Autumn in her pretty blue
Yeah,
velvet.
Autumn's got the fancy
she
dress
wore
on.
blue velvet.
I think we were listening to that last night, actually.
Right? Okay. What's your question, Autumn?
So I just got engaged in June. And
Congratulations.
So, and I know, obviously, you guys got married pretty recently, and I was just going to ask, what is something you did at your wedding or something you recommend that you really thought was memorable, or any advice you can give about that?
That's a great question.
Why don't you? I talked so much last dance.
No,
Why
it's
don't you
okay, babe.
start?
You know what, Autumn? The first thing that pops to mind is we hired a string quartet, and they played the music as we walked in. And I just remember thinking, wow, that is so different than anything I've ever heard. and they played like pop songs that we like.
Yeah, like heavy metal and I walked down the aisle to Backstreet Boys, my favorite Backstreet Boys song,
And
As Long As You Love Me.
And the exit music for me was Guns N' Roses. So,
but it's a string quartet.
But it's a string quartet.
So it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But people in the audience are like, "What is that?
Yeah,
Is
they can recognize
Is
it.
that Metallica?
Right.
So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
My thing is if you're trying to cut corners, don't spend a lot of money on flowers. People don't really remember the flowers. I mean, just have a nice bouquet and do some pretty table arrangements, but it's not about the flowers. We invested most of our money in the reception. That's what people remember. You want them to remember the feeling they had and a real festive. So invest in a great DJ and open bar.
Yeah, we did the open bar, and I don't know about you.
That really does make a difference.
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of sentimental. Like I love pictures, and I always like to go back and look at pictures all the time. I do that. So we invested in a good photographer and the photo booth.
The photo booth we had, a good photographer.
But pictures are super important.
A lot of people can't really afford a really expensive open bar. You don't have to do top of the line everything. It can just be beer and wine, but that's where I think I've been to weddings where they make you pay for your own drinks or they give drink coupons where you get 2. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I understand everybody's on a budget.
I don't really drink, so we're
okay.
not
You're gonna have a dry wedding?
Yes, but we're gonna do like an afternoon. It's gonna be kind of like a casual, but we're gonna have a really good photographer, and I'm excited about that. And so it's gonna be really casual, but it's gonna be I think it'll be really memorable. And I'm
you don't have to have alcohol. You don't have to have alcohol at your wedding. I don't want you to think that either. But yeah, as long as it's just the flowers and stuff, it's pretty, but don't waste a lot of money on that. People, because once you start looking, flowers are they'll charge you tens of thousands of dollars, and it's just they get thrown away. Yeah. Or you can donate them to a hospital or something nice like that, but it's just one day and it's over. So spend most of your money on the reception. That's my advice.
That's good advice, man. Right. And the music.
Thank you. And the music.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, get somebody, even if it's just one violin to play those fun pop songs, that's really fun.
That's a cool idea. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sweetheart, and congratulations. When's your wedding day?
Yeah, congratulations.
Girl, don't have it outdoors.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, good.
Air conditioning.
Air conditioning. All right, babe. Wow. This has been
a lot.
Quite a podcast.
And I'm getting hot.
Are you getting hot?
It's very warm.
Well, it's about 70 degrees here today. About 70 degrees today.
It's supposed to be a fall.
But you get hot really easy.
I do get hot easy.
And you have a sweater on.
And I do.
And a long sleeve shirt.
I'm about to take it all off.
All right. Well, we're going to bring it home for Jerome here. I think we wanted to mention one thing about New Year's Eve.
Yes.
So we are running a contest, Kelly and I.
And right now you have an excellent chance of winning if you enter.
You got a really good chance of winning. All you have to do, folks, to win 2 tickets to New Year's Eve, a hotel room for the night at the Hilton Granite Park, is to post a simple video on Instagram of why you like a sandwich and some lovin'.
That's it. Just real quick.
That's it. Just a video. You could say, hey, what's up? I love sandwich and some lovin' because, I don't know, I like Allen better than Kelly. That'll increase your chances if you say something like that.
Oh, really?
No,
okay.
I'm just kidding. That will not increase.
They're all going to come in saying that now.
That will not increase your chances. But no, post a video. Tag at a sandwich and some lovin' on Instagram.
So we'll see it.
And then use the hashtag SandwichNYE18.
That's it.
That's all you got to do.
Sandwich NYE18. I promise you, if you enter, you got a great chance.
You got a really good chance of winning.
Because we're going to be drawing the winner
pretty soon.
Very, very soon.
If we get an entry.
We
need one entry and you can win.
So anyway, that's the contest. It's going to be a lot of fun.
But it's open bar, buffet. Kelly's hosting the party at the Hilton Granite Park.
In Plano.
New Year's Eve in Plano.
Actually, DJ Mike Morris, who is our wedding
Mike
DJ.
Morris is hosting along with you.
And it is open bar. And it's a buffet
It's
dinner.
A really nice party.
It's a nice party. We had so much fun last year. They had to expand the room. So many people came. So I'm hoping it's the same case this year.
So enter that contest. Check it out. Kelly posted about it on social media.
Yeah, you can buy tickets as well. I've got a link on my social media.
Right. You can buy tickets if you just want to come.
Yeah.
So you can do that too.
All right,
babe. What else? Anything else we want to cover?
No, I'm ready to go out and do some shopping for Small Business Saturday.
We're going to do a little shopping. We're
on Market Street in Mabank.
That's right. We're going to stroll up and down the Market Street here, maybe buy some Christmas presents.
I know.
I'm sure we can find some really good stuff. And then we're going to do our swap party and have some more fun here in Mabank.
Thank you very much to Mabank for having us, the Pink Chair Salon, also Choice Hotels, the Comfort Suites of Mabank for bringing us in. And remember, hashtag Best Little Market Street in Texas, Mabank, Texas.
All right. Well, babe, I love you desperately.
Love you.
Glad I get to do this podcast with you, and glad you put up with me, and I'm having fun here in Mabank.
And thank you for keeping it clean for the people of Mabank. I
This is
really appreciate it.
Oh, this is rated G.
Whew, I was sweating it. That's probably why I'm sweating.
Well, you know what? We're piping this out into a public area. I gotta, we got cheering and chitlins around.
Yeah.
You can't be all lewd like you usually are.
Me, right. Okay.
All right. Well, in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Bye.